Hello, and welcome to Explore, the podcast brought to you by All Manner of Games, the tabletop gaming society in Nuneaton, Warwickshire. Too much of a roll there, got tongue-tied.
Almost got you.
Yeah, that was almost a Freudian slip.
Yeah.
Yeah, mana.
Anyway,
Motherfucker.
now we've given you, Jesus Christ.
Yes,
Speak.
son.
Now we have given you
Speak
all
if
an
you're truth.
earworm.
Yes,
Let's get into introductions.
yes.
My name is Mike, and I can't speak today.
Apparently not.
Never mind. Moving on.
My name's Dean. I can speak today. Moving on.
I'm Rico Suarez. No, I'm not. I'm Henry. You all know this. To the last but certainly not least.
And I am Middle Earth Dave, and I can speak the King's English.
Yes, you can.
But only Theodens.
Very goodly.
But only in theatre format.
Oh, I thought only Theodens was what I
Oh,
thought.
theatre.
Only theatre format.
Talk proper.
Fourth oil in glass.
We talk proper where I come from. But anyway. What are we talking about today, boys and girls?
Well, I know we've been talking about like film and TV stuff a lot, and we were just wondering maybe about what's been irking us for things that don't necessarily work with TV
Or just like
film.
plots and stuff that are just bat shit off the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Or even stuff that just sort of comes out. That
And you sit there and go, what on earth was that about?
Modern
have I
cinema
just
in general.
Yeah.
Bad endings and stuff. We've
mean-
done a bit of that.
Just like weird plots and things.
Like Henry was just talking about off air about one, weren't you?
Yes, it's
You share with the class.
What was it, Henry? Let's put you on the spot.
another cabin in the woods.
Another cabin. Oh, I think I saw that on Amazon Prime the other day. Didn't
It's-
watch it.
It's god awful.
I mean,
Right.
that's understandable.
I assumed it was going to be from the title. I assumed it was going to be like a scary movie-esque spoof
Okay.
of Cabin in the Woods.
Okay.
And after watching it, I'm not sure if it is or not.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I think I looked it up online and on IMDb. I think it says like comedy,
Question mark?
but it needs a question mark
Right, okay.
because like after watching it, I was like going through it. It's like, is this a serious or is this a spoof? Because if it's a spoof, then no one who's been involved with this understands comedy.
Right. okay.
Surely that's the spoof then.
Yeah. And then if it's serious,
It's a spoof
no one who's
of-
been involved with this understands horror or thriller. Because there's no like suspense or surprise or like
Right. okay.
adrenaline,
Yeah.
and then there's also no fucking humor. It's like they try to do humor, but they don't understand timing or
So what I'm hearing is that
Anything.
they committed nothing to tape.
essentially it's just like there's one where it's just like the main guy they've come out to this cabin because he and his fiance they're getting married. The friends are there. It's just gonna, it's basically just going to be them and like it's basically like 5 people. The others are all just witnessing, and then it's just going to be very small, sort of like whatever.
Okay.
Sure.
And then it turns out that one of the girls is like the old childhood friend of the main guy, and fucking through no one's surprise, she's always had a thing for him.
Right. Yeah.
And there's
Okay.
a point where like
the plot
she
thickens.
yeah, there's a point where they're in a room together. She kisses him, and then they part, and you see the fiance in the doorway looking, and then they just sort of come back in and kiss again together. And it's just like they do it like 3 or 4 times, and you're thinking like, is this meant to be funny?
Right.
And she's
Right.
just sort of standing
I
there.
feel like I might need to watch this.
Yeah, like a honestly,
full
if you,
effect.
Probably the weirdest thing he's ever seen on Pornhub. But
I might argue that.
bet it's not. I'll bet it's not with Henry's brain.
not my proudest way,
That's the tamest thing is.
Yeah.
yeah.
but no. And then it's just, but then there's just like another bit where this guy's just one of them is just panicking, and then the main guy's just like, yes, 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 and it's like honestly, I'm just there so confused. Like, is this meant to be funny? Like, whose sense of humor is
I
this?
tell you what, your deadpan yes is reminding me of. Have you seen
What you saw on Pornhub?
No, not quite. Have you seen the Norwegian film Troll Hunter?
I've heard of it. I haven't watched
I
it.
saw it
I've
in
seen the
part.
trailer, I think.
Okay.
I've seen the trailer.
I watched it. I used to own it on DVD. I can't remember where. I might have given it to work. I had a copy of it on DVD that had got the original Norwegian dub and then a UK or an English dub. But I don't know if it was an official English dub or not because it was just the same like 5 American acting students doing every voice in the
Oh,
film,
wow.
but with the enthusiasm of like,
Dead worm.
oh, it was awful. There's like a little bit where the troll comes out and the old Norwegian guy goes troll. So the American guy was like,
Troll.
a troll. It's like so off kilter.
Lackluster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when it cuts to like a different character and it's the same voice actor, it's just like, yes, that is a troll. Oh, is it? Is it a troll? Yes, that is a troll. Like, what? You can hear him moving around the studio,
Yeah.
using different sides of the microphone to do two different people, or putting half a crap accent on.
Yeah.
I was just like, what? This is so out of place. On this, like, this film was nominated as being like the best international film of the year. Why did you skimp
Well,
so
the
poorly?
CGI was really good in
was
it.
really
Wasn't it?
good.
It was really
And
fantastic.
I'm almost willing to bet I didn't have a real copy, and I think I might just be like making this up. I think I'm like, I've bought a bootleg copy that's been done badly, but I remember distinctly it being like, the film was fantastic in Norwegian. I watched it then with the dub and was like, what the fuck did I watch?
Yeah.
What is this?
I'll tell you a film that I didn't expect to like as much as I did. Paul Rudd's Death of a Unicorn.
Okay, haven't seen that yet.
Never even heard of it, man.
Nope.
That
It's
scene.
about Paul Rudd and his daughter, Jenna Ortega, running over a unicorn.
Yeah, basically they're traveling to this like cabin in the woods, but like this like, but it's
There's a trend
like,
with your
it's,
films, isn't there?
but it's a billionaire's like resorts,
Oh.
the country home, whatever.
Super mansion in the woods.
Yeah,
Super cat.
and because like Paul Rudd's character is like trying to get a job or a promotion or something or whatever, and he has to be there for blah blah blah. And on the way, they run over a horse,
Okay.
and then when they're like, "Shit, that's traumatizing. Let's get out and look at it." It's a fucking unicorn, and they're like, "Let's put it in the trunk," and they just put it in the boot of the car, and then and then just drive off to this.
Amazing.
So I have a couple of questions on that, right?
And
Firstly, as someone who professionally has worked with horses in the past for quite some time, how the fuck did one man and his daughter pick it up?
No idea.
Because these
It
things
was a
weigh-
baby. It wasn't. It was a young. He was a
But
baby.
even so, they still weigh 350 kilos, right? Secondly, how to fit in the trunk?
Don't know. To be fair, it didn't.
Hammer space.
Because it then woke up and
It was a station wagon.
smashed up the car and broke out.
Shit out of it.
And then it's just essentially the whole film is then just like it's just going on a fucking massacre, and
What is it like a carnival?
it turns into a slasher film.
Oh,
Amazing.
fucking
Oh, what
hell.
fu-
Death of a Unicorn. It turns from like it's an entire slasher
I love
film,
that.
and it's actually quite good. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought.
Right.
There's a couple like funny moments in it. You know, is it Will Poulter?
Yes.
He's in it.
Okay.
He plays the billionaire's like spoilt son.
Okay.
He's a complete prick, and
can
he's
see that.
quite funny in it.
He's got the demeanour for it.
Yeah, yes.
He's quite funny in that. There is some humour, but it's essentially just it's a non-serious slasher, and it's.
I tell you what I did watch. It wasn't recently. It was probably about 2 years ago. It wasn't so much a what the fuck film, but along the same vein. I watched it and I really enjoyed it. I can't remember the actual name. Jamie Foxx plays a vampire hunter.
Yes. It's on Netflix.
Yes.
Night Shift.
I want. Yes, that's the one.
Oh, yeah.
Mate, you watch that. It's just a fucking. It's belly laughing.
Yep.
From
I'll have
the
a look
start
at
of
that. I'll watch that
it is
tonight.
the most
Just
mental
an
thing.
excuse for Jamie Foxx to be a vampire hunter.
It's class.
I like Jamie
100%.
Foxx, so I'll give that a
There
watch.
is no need for that film to have been
No,
made, other
at
than
all.
Jamie Foxx walking into a studio office and going, "I
I
want to
wanna
kill
be a
vampires,
vampire
please."
hunter. It's a real laugh.
Very fun.
It's
And
a
the whole
lot of
I
fun.
will watch that. Remind me at the end of the
Night
session,
Shift,
and I
that's the
will.
one, yeah.
Yeah, there's a start bit where, towards the start of the film, where he's literally fighting a vampire, but it's like an old lady.
Yeah.
Halfway through,
And
they're
she's a
almost having,
contortionist as well. Like,
Yeah,
you know
he's
what I
like,
mean?
they're almost having like a weird casual conversation
Yep.
whilst he's getting strangled by her, and then he's trying to throw her over
Yep.
the room, and
Yep.
it's quite good.
Like, have you seen the new It series, Welcome to Derry?
I haven't seen it yet. It's on my watch list.
Like, at time of recording, to my knowledge, 3 episodes are out.
Yep.
I'm loving it so far. It honestly feels just like because the It films part 1 and 2 were fucking so long.
Yeah.
These 3 episodes do seem like the film,
Right.
It's a
and
prequel to it.
Yeah.
I'm loving that so far.
And
So
it's,
I recommend watching
they
that. If
brought
you're a fan
back,
of it and horror, I'd say
Skald.
would recommend watching it.
Skarsgård.
First God.
Bill?
Yeah, they brought him back
Is it
as
Bill?
Back, haven't they?
Which of the Skarsgård brood is it?
it's the same one from the first
Is
It
it
film.
Bill? Is that his name?
I cannot remember.
Bill's the dad.
Yes, it is.
who
then there's
coincidentally has had a stroke recently.
yeah.
I wish him
So
well. I hope he's all right.
He's sort of
I thought
saved
Stefan was the
Stefan's
dad.
the dad. Stefan's the dad.
I thought it was Bill.
No, Stefan is the dad.
Stefan's the one in the Avengers
Yes,
movies.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well, he's
Stefan.
the one
there's-
that had
to
the
find
stroke
out.
then, sorry.
Then there's Alexander, who was in True Blood and Murderbot recently on Amazon Apple TV. Murderbot was great,
Okay.
really good. Then there's whichever one played Pennywise, and then I think there's two.
It is
more.
Bill Skarsgård.
It's Bill. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it is Bill Scott.
Who are the other two? There's two more Skarsgård brothers that
Yeah.
aren't Bill or Alexander.
Alexander was
Let's
Tarzan
have a look.
Yes.
as well.
Go on
And
to
in the
Wikipedia.
ill-fated Hasbro
Siblings.
battleship.
Siblings. Alexander Skarsgård,
like
Gustav
Battleship.
Skarsgård, Walter Skarsgård, Sam Skarsgård, and Asia Skarsgård.
There you go.
There you go.
All those Skarsgårds.
That
Skarsgård no longer.
Elijah.
And parents,
Not Asia.
Stellan Skarsgård, my Skarsgård.
There you go.
Not our Skarsgård or your Skarsgård, my Skarsgård.
Skarsgård no longer sounds like a person's name.
Yeah.
Or a word.
Right, it's definitely their Skarsgård.
Skarsgård. The
He's
the
6'4", didn't know
YouTube the YouTube auto caption generator is going to have a field day with that
Isn't
sentence.
it just?
Yeah, I had heard about the dad. Unfortunately, had a stroke recently.
I hope he's all right,
And
man.
yes, well, he's now lost hearing,
Oh wow.
and his memory's gone now somewhat, but he's still wanting to act.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how they're doing it now is he gets an earpiece so they can speak the lines to him because his memory doesn't have the capacity
You can't
I
learn.
see.
to learn the lines and keep track of them within one sentence to another. And he's like, if I don't keep acting, I'm just
Yeah.
He's just going to
Yeah.
fade away.
Just a
Dead to it,
requirement.
isn't it?
Yeah.
so
That's
as much
real
as
sad.
for as long as I can, I'm going to continue to act,
Yeah.
which I've got to hand it to him.
Yeah.
Brilliant, that. Yeah. I mean, if it's something that you love, though, they say if you love what you do, you never go to work a day in your life, innit?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know, and I suppose when you're that much of a professional, same with musicians, I suppose, when it's sort of part of your being so much, you know, you can't stop really, can you? So
yeah.
I hope he's all right, man.
That's why we get all the Mick Jagger and whatnot on stage at 97.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, just have a break.
Michael
Ozzy
Caine at
Osbourne.
94,
yeah. Just guys, just
Still selling out
retire.
tickets.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
You're allowed.
In fact, it's encouraged.
No, you're loud. Sorry,
Very good.
terrible dad joke there.
Should we,
Brilliant, Judge.
pivoting back to film,
Yes, let's
has
do it.
anyone seen Dave Made a Maze?
Never
No.
even heard of it.
It's fantastic.
Okay.
It's
Are
a
we praising films rather than
Well,
slanting films?
I'm approaching this as this is a film that had like a proper what the fuck plot that
Right.
worked
Okay,
really well.
okay.
So Dave makes a maze right in his living room while his girlfriend's away for a weekend.
I was going to say, is he like planting a hedge? At
No,
the
no,
back
no.
or
He
what?
gets a load of cardboard boxes
Right.
and builds a maze in the living room while his partner is away. She comes home.
Every 10-year-old's dream.
Yeah, she comes home at the start of the film, and the middle of their living room floor is just full of like this cardboard fort thing, and she's talking to him, and he's talking back out of it. And eventually, the conversation gets around to like, "Come on, then. I've been away for a week. I'd like to see you. Can you come out of the maze, please, Dave?" And he's like, "No, can't do it." She's getting more and more angry. He's like, "No, I can't do it. I'm lost. I can't get out of this. But don't come in because you'll get lost too. I'm working on it." And then she calls his best friend round, and then they call more friends round, and then they call other friends that are filmmaking students making a documentary. And then as part of this sort of narrative, the documentary guys is like, "Well, why don't we go and get him from the maze, but make it into a documentary?" And then they go into the maze, and the whole film is then made of cardboard. Every set is made of cardboard.
Okay.
It's fantastic.
Love the concept.
And they go like, this maze is like the TARDIS, it's bigger on the inside.
I was going to say,
Right,
how
yeah,
big's
yeah.
his fucking living room
no,
here?
so
like?
they're walking like, "Oh, come on, he's just being a dick, sitting in the back corner having
Yeah.
a cry and a wank or whatever." And they walk in, and then suddenly it is like a labyrinthine actual maze.
Do you know what helps there? Ball of string.
Yep, which
Big
they
ball of
use.
string.
And talking of ball string, because the whole world they've walked into is made of cardboard and sellotape and paper and whatever. There are bits then like suddenly the maze has got traps. Right, so Dave, for whatever reason, has made traps in his maze,
Okay.
and now they actually work.
You're not wrong. What the fuck?
Yep, they actually work, and all of the violence is now made of yarn, because the world is made of cardboard. All the blood and guts and violence is made of knitted yarn and
Fucking
stuff.
I want to see this. Film.
Honestly,
Yeah,
it
I'm
was
sort of-
so good. I put it on like, this is going to be shite. It's going to be like this like small indie budget crap
Yeah.
film. And I watched it and was like, this was great.
Is it a Velocipasta moment where it's like, this is going to be shit, and it turns out to be incredible?
It's far better.
You don't know the main actor's name.
It is
I don't need to.
head and shoulders above the Velocipasta.
Oh, I'm going to have to watch this then.
In so much
Big
as
show.
it's a serious film made seriously, trying to be a
in a
serious
cardboard world.
Yeah, it's
Well, there's
really
two
good.
movies for you tonight, then, H.
Really
Yeah.
good.
Night Shift and Dave Makes a Maze.
Dave made a maze.
A film.
On top of the games, you also need to be playing.
Yes.
Yeah, Mass Effect.
I'll
Get
watch
going,
them
Henry.
while Mass Effect downloads.
Yeah, good shout.
And you can wait as they buffer, and one downloads a bit more, and then it
Yeah.
buffers a bit more, and it downloads a bit more.
Yeah,
A film that I also really enjoyed. It's a big film, and I've from what I've seen, it's got very good reviews. But I did feel like the plot was like very all over the place. It was Sinners.
Oh, see, I've heard nothing but good things about
That's what I'm
Sinners.
saying. It's nothing but good. I love the film. It's great. But when I try to explain it to people to try and get them to watch it, when I try to explain the plot, it is
Yeah,
psychotic.
it's
just all over the
Michael
place.
B. Jordan vampires in the deep south of America.
But it doesn't start off.
Yes, it's got your man, Irish fella. He was in
Yeah, he plays
SAS Rogue
yeah, yeah.
Heroes.
Yeah.
There's, oh, mate.
Yeah, he's brilliant. He's
On a
great.
side note, it's brilliant. Paddy Main. Oh,
Yeah.
legend.
But yeah, so it starts off. It's like lore about like blues music. It goes
They're like
into-
moonshiners or something as well.
kind of yeah. But it starts off with setting the scene in lore. Goes on about like blues music, where it got its roots from Africa, with like mystics in the tribes are using music for spiritual reasons and everything like this. And then it goes to a pastor's son who wants to be a musician professionally. His dad's like, that's not a good career path. Become a pastor like me. But then his cousins, both played by Michael B. Jordan, they're like gangsters from Chicago. They went to Chicago, became big gangsters, I think under Al Capone or something, and then came back to their hometown to set up their own blues club.
Right.
/ crime syndicate.
Yeah.
No,
Slash
as you do.
moonshine den.
As you do.
But they set up their club, and on opening night, they have a load of people come in, and then it's visited by Paddy Main's character. I forget the actor's name.
Yeah.
Forgive me. But
Can't remember.
and he is an Irish musical vampire. And he is brilliant.
Yeah.
And it's
When is
great.
it set?
It's oh god, the main
It's
when blues music came
I
big.
want to say like 1920s.
Yeah.
no,
I
it's
was
no, it's after,
Louisiana.
you know, it's
The alcohol ban was sort of the thing.
Yeah, the
When you said
prohibition
Chicago,
type.
then
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about
I think
moonshine,
it's
I was like,
I think
oh,
it's
is
the
that
30s
all-
or the 40s.
Yeah. All right. So
Because
yeah.
it comes to modern era where the kid is then at the end of the film. It comes to modern era where it says where the kid's basically like in his 80s
Right.
and he's still playing and everything. It has that little sort of end of his.
like
That's how the film
like,
wraps up.
like Titanic.
yeah.
Right.
So it's not.
She is the villain of that film.
She is.
Yeah.
Oh, horrendously, yes. But it's but no, it's like explaining it,
Yeah.
explaining the plot to people makes me feel
I've
crazy.
Seen, I've seen.
But it's
trailers
such a
of
good
it.
film. I recommend
Yeah.
watching it every day of the week.
I've seen trailers of it where like
Watch it every
they
day.
won't let.
I
they,
would.
They won't let the
Monday.
guy in, and he's like, "Come on, I've been coming in this house for years. You know, well, why don't you just walk in then? You know, if or can you not? Well, it's not good manners, and you sort of you watch both
Yeah.
sides, and you're like, well, actually, he's got a point. Actually, they've got a point. Actually, he's got a point.
Yeah.
Goes to give him some money and chews his arm off or something like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's but it's also great as well because when
It sounded like you were about to do a book review. Then you know, next paragraph. It's also good because sorry, man, but it's just
but when the main vampire shows up, his opening scene, he approaches his house. It's just this couple, and they invite him in, and they end up dead and turn to vampires.
standard. Yeah.
And it turns well. To be fair, I won't say because spoilers. I was
spoil it.
about to
Let's
go. I was
spoil it.
about to go into complete fucking spiel about it. So no,
because we'll watch it.
Yeah,
I will
so-
actually
yeah.
watch it at some point.
so I won't. I won't fucking.
I'll say I
Say
will,
what?
and I probably won't. 'cause
It is.
I'm just-
It is great. I reckon you should. I reckon you would love it, Dean.
All right. I'll give it a go. I will also definitely give it a go, and by
Yeah.
sort of proxy, I will then have to give it
Yeah.
a go. So
I don't think I'm sold on it yet.
Okay.
Mostly because I'm still thinking about Dave's maze.
Dave's Maze sounds amazing.
really
I must
good.
admit. Like,
I think I watched it on Amazon Prime. I think.
Okay.
I think we have every channel available to the world in my house because she loves her telly. So
Let me find it.
Yeah, man.
They've
Yes,
made.
yeah, I've got Amazon Prime because I ended up watching The Goonies the other day.
Oh,
Yes.
amazing.
now
Goonies.
there's a movie.
You
At
can watch it on
my
Prime.
child's request.
Yes, mate.
Yes, you are raising him
What
right.
you are raising
I
him,
was
mate.
trying to look for
Ghostbusters next. Just saying.
Do-do-do-do.
maybe. I was trying to get him to watch.
I keep forgetting he is only young.
Yeah, he is
Five,
85. I was trying to get him to watch. What was it called? The Quest for Camelot, which is an
Right.
old cartoon
Yeah.
film, which I really loved as a kid.
Yeah.
And he was on about some stuff, and I was trying to find it. I couldn't find it, even though Google told me it was on Amazon Prime. But I have to rent or buy it, and I was like, no,
Absolutely
I'm not
not.
doing it. So then he was like, "Oh, I want to watch the Skull one,"
Oh.
and I was like, "The Skull one." So I'd gone on back on the search engine. I typed in what I was going to type in, and then the Goonies was there. So we watched the Goonies.
Nice, mate.
Um,
Such a brilliant film, that.
But what strikes me as amazing is that's the second time he's watched it, because I can't remember how we got around watching it the first time, but he remembers watching it.
Brilliant.
Is this where the big man has the little bike? And I'm thinking, yes, because the big brother,
Yes, Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
who's Josh Brolin, they stab his new tires, so he steals the little girl's bike.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yep.
So,
On the subject of watching films and then not being able to find them, do any of you remember The Page Master
Vaguely.
Yeah.
Yes.
with
No, I'm thinking
Christopher
something else.
Lloyd
Yes.
and Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah.
I was thinking of Inkart, so no.
No, so The Page Master,
it's
1994.
a cartoon.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
It's about Macaulay Culkin plays this really sad, lonely kid who lives in his tree house, not in his actual house, but loves the library. And his parents make him bring 3 books home, so he brings a fantasy, a romance, and a adventure book home.
Oh wait, yes, yes.
Christopher
I've
Lloyd.
seen- yes.
Christopher Lloyd plays the librarian,
Yeah.
and also the Page Master, who makes him go to fantasy world and romance land, whatever. I've wanted to watch that film for about a decade. It never got a.
Yeah, it just disappeared off the face of the earth, didn't
So
it?
it never got a UK DVD release, and as a result, it's never had a UK streaming release that I can
Right.
find. But why? The thing on the internet tells me why it's
You
not.
would have thought that'd be on Disney.
And can't find it anywhere. The best you can do is to hope for find it on like VHS on a charity shop or eBay. I'm desperate to watch it. So if anyone at home knows how to get hold of the Page Master, because I want to prove that I wasn't just having a fever dream about Macaulay Culkin.
no,
it's
definitely,
I
it's
remember
definitely
it.
It was a great film. I remember watching it to death as a kid.
I completely
It's,
forgot that it was Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg plays Romance. The
YouTube
book.
not have it.
I don't think so. Maybe.
I would have thought YouTube.
I mean, YouTube
definitely.
maybe might just have the whole film.
Of course it will.
The Page Master.
I know that.
Da-da-da-da.
I know that
Hey,
YouTube
Master.
has episodes of He-Man, and it has
Oh.
He-Man and the He-Man and She-Ra movie, Secret of the Sword. I know it's
Oh.
got that.
Ooh.
Hang about.
Ooh. Oh.
Ting tang walla walla bing bang.
Oh. I can buy it to watch on Amazon Prime in the US.
Well, you're not in the US.
I'm not.
VPN it.
Maybe. I don't want to buy it. I don't want to buy it if I don't have to.
I don't blame you.
What? Rotten Tomatoes is rubbish. It's giving it 19%. Page Master is amazing.
What do they know?
Rotten Tomatoes don't know anything about movies anyway. Canon.
That's true.
Is it the audience score or the?
It's an
Critic
aggregate of
score.
both.
Right.
Which means that 90% of people who watched it went, "What the fuck is this?" And the critics went, "It was alright actually."
Yeah.
It's a great film that I watched not too long ago, and I completely forgot about it. But I'd watched it maybe 20 years ago, which was Jumping Jack Flash.
What
Oh,
a
yes.
movie.
Which
What
you
a
mentioned
movie.
Whoopi Goldberg, and
Yeah.
that's just like
My mum-
yeah.
It's one of our
told me to watch
go-tos
that.
in my house. It
Is
really is, yeah. It's just brilliant.
I'm a little lady in a big metal box. On
Yeah.
the top it says phone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because she's high when she's in that bit as well. And she,
Is she? I didn't know that.
she gets drugged. Yeah, if you remember, she get
Oh yeah.
syringe drugged. So I love movies
Oh,
from
yeah,
that
yeah.
era though, because they were just daft. You know what I mean?
Some of them were.
Dunstan checks in about an orangutan in a hotel, 5-star hotel, and you're like, really? That would just not happen.
Oh my god.
Left turn, Clive.
Yeah. That was Any Which Way But Loose. That was Clint Eastwood, wasn't it?
Oh
Yeah,
god.
yeah,
What was?
yeah.
I can't. Mike, I need you to Google this for me.
Assuming
was-
the position. What am I googling?
One of our dinosaurs is missing.
One.
I don't know if that's the
hour-
actual title. I don't think so.
Yes, it's a 1975 film called One of Our Dinosaurs is Missing.
It is okay. 'Cause I remember my gran recorded that on VHS for us when me and my cousins when we were kids, and we loved it. It's such a fever dream of a
Oh
film.
my god! Yeah. So do you want the overview from?
Let me say what I remember and see how off I am.
Go for it.
So it starts. It's like an espionage based film.
Right.
And spies steal something from someone else and
it a dinosaur?
countries, and hides it in a dinosaur bone exhibit, and then for some reason it gets moved or whatever. They forget which one it is, and then it becomes this. And it's sort of like the key to it or something. The key to this code or whatever ends up with this just random ass woman.
Okay.
And there becomes a whole mission to find the actual code and then discover the secret of whatever it is. And I just remember that they end up being in this museum looking for this dinosaur. Ninjas show up.
Amazing.
To then there's a fight scene again.
Pasta's fucking sequel.
No,
or something,
then
is
there's
it?
like the ninjas fight the museum security guards by absolutely decimating them. And then at the end, they find it, and it's not secret codes or any espionage intelligence. It's a recipe for wonton soup.
So
What do you mean you got it wrong completely?
no, the overview from Google. This isn't the whole plot. The overview from Google is a group of spirited British nannies become involved in a race with the inscrutable Chinese intelligence service. The prize is a top secret microfilm hidden in the skeleton of a dinosaur on display in the Natural History Museum.
Okay.
Yep.
There's dinosaur bones.
Do you know what?
There's ninjas.
I'm kind of sold.
It's such a
Doubtfire
good
versus
film.
a ninja.
Yeah. Did anybody? I think I sent it to you the other day. Did anybody ever see the Shaggy DA?
No.
It's a Disney film from the 70s, 60s.
I think so.
Only because the plot is wild, right? It's not the Shaggy DA, it's the Shaggy something or other. It's a Shaggy dog story, right? A guy gets turned into a Shaggy dog. That's basically the premise. But because it came before CGI and before puppetry was any good.
Yes, you did.
I sent
Yes,
you
you did.
Yes, I was just
Right.
wait. I've seen a clip of
Yes,
this. Hang on.
there is a fantastic part where he's the DA is turned into a dog and he's trying to escape from the office. Have you seen this?
Maybe.
Up your alley.
Right,
Right
he
up
jumps
your
out a
alley.
window, but before he can do that, he has to get past.
Get past the security guard. doesn't
Yeah, and it's a dog. It's the footage is of a dog running up to the man. Then it cuts to a man in
A dog costume.
a dog
he? One
costume.
of the worst
just,
dog
just fucking uppercutting a
gives
security
his
guard,
geezer left cross, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Smack.
and then turning back into a dog. So he looks like a dog all the time. And then
Yeah.
he runs to the window. He goes, "There's a voiceover. It's like, oh no, I don't know if I can get out or not." So then the camera cuts to outside, and a man in the dog costume just abseils down the side of a building on a rope, and then a dog just runs off. It's the best it's the best Dallas switch I've ever seen. Texas switch.
Could you pull up the What Are Our Dinosaurs Missing cast, please?
Yes.
Because I'm
we
not
have
sure.
got.
I'm not sure. I might need to have a look at the actual pictures.
You've got Peter Ustinov,
I won't know the names. I'm going to have to look at the
Bernard
pictures.
Bresslaw.
Bernie Breslaw's in it.
Yep.
He was in the Carry On movies. He was one of the characters in the Carry On movies.
Helen Hayes, Joan Sims,
Because
Derek Nimmo,
I'm not sure if it's the same film or
This
another.
is just a Carry On movie.
Clive Revel,
there's one-
Natasha Payne, Derek Geiler.
Because I don't know if it's the same film or if it's another one that my gran got us to watch, where it's like
Forced you.
there's this wacky guy who claims to be an expert in fucking everything, but he's a massive charlatan.
Right.
And I remember a bit where they have to get onto this like ship or like this ferry, but they don't have tickets. So what they do is he tells everyone, the people who are boarding off, walk backwards up the ramp in that queue because it will be an optical illusion to the security, and they'll just let you on. And it works purely because the security are just too confused to like question it. They're like, what the fuck? And then they're all on. And then I just remember another thing as well where it's like they're off the ship and it's afterwards and they're in this tree.
This sounds like a 5-year-old telling a story.
It's a
doesn't
fever.
it?
It's honestly a fever dream. They're in this.
I might watch it.
They're traveling after they've been on and off the ferry. They walking and it gets to at night, so they camp under this tree, rather in this tree, because there's a storm and like the place is flooding. And I just remember this guy. Because you have the man who's a charlatan, this posh geezer, his son, and then like this smattering of others. And I remember the son just going, "Oh yeah, and my dad always told me never be in a tree in a lightning storm." And then he realizes they're in a tree in a lightning storm. And then for some reason the flooding gets immediately worse, where the water's like up to the lower of the branches, and there's a fucking jaguar for some reason in the tree with them at that point.
Okay.
Okay.
That is a plot
You can
twist.
you can currently watch this on Amazon Prime for £3.50.
I think I'll buy it. Yeah,
Wow.
I think it's rental only, from what I can see.
I will rent it.
Weird. Also, it's a Disney movie.
Why is it not on Disney Plus?
I don't know, but it's made by Disney.
Might be.
But it's if it's the same. That's why I wanted to have a look at the cast to see if I could recognise anyone.
We'll have a look in the break.
Because
Yeah,
like
we'll have a look in the
that
break, yeah.
scene is a fever dream, and I'm not sure if it's the same film or not.
To process that.
A little bit. Should we have one? 'Cause
Yeah,
we're
man.
We're
go
about
on.
there.
Have a little break.
We'll see you in a tick. Are you in or around Nuneaton and looking for a place to roll dice, tap lands, or command armies on the tabletop? Then check out All Manner of Games, Nuneaton's friendliest tabletop gaming club. Whether you're into board games, Magic the Gathering, Warhammer, D&D, or just want to try something new, we've got you covered. We meet every Wednesday from 7 till 10 pm and every Friday from 7 till 11 pm at Nuneaton United Reformed Church Hall. With an extensive revolving games library, tables for all your gaming needs, a well-stocked snack bar, and an incredible social community, it's all your tabletop needs in one place. Entry is just a £5 every week you join us, and your first visit is free. New players and veterans alike are welcome, so come along, make friends, and play more games. Find out more at www.allmannerofgames.co.uk, on social media at All Manner of Games, or on our community Discord. A link to this can be found on our website. All Manner of Games, where tabletop adventure begins.
Struggling to get the desired result with your scenery, basic or diorama? It's time to step out of your comfort zone and try something new. At Terrain Tutorials, his aim is to inspire you to take on new challenges, learn exciting new skills, and unlock your full potential. The tutorials will have hints, tips, and tricks to help you achieve your goal, and he'll always read and comment back. Join him and grow together and push yourselves to create something new. Find it on YouTube/@Terrain Tutorial.
Welcome back, gang. We've kind of recovered from Henry's fever dream.
That was bizarre. I'm not going to
It
lie.
was
That
something.
took at least 10 minutes of a break to get over.
I know when I
So-
said, should we talk about, what the fuck plots in TV and film, I was expecting like weird plot holes.
Yeah.
Or they made a
Ninjas
maze.
searching dinosaurs whilst fighting Mrs. Doubtfire was not on the agenda.
Yeah.
I've got to get.
Yeah.
But it fits the bill.
It does. It does. It does. It does.
It was a great
Yeah.
film, and I reckon you guys love it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Anybody else? Go on. Sorry.
12 Monkeys.
Never seen it.
What, the original with
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis? That was a head.
Yeah. So Bruce Willis travels through time. Now,
Right.
it was a very long time ago I watched this, so please correct me if...
I think
I'm
I saw. I
I'll
think
be
I
on the
started
same
watching.
boat.
yeah.
We'll try.
I started watching a TV series. I think it was an adaptation or a spin-off of it.
That's why I asked if it was
Yeah.
the original.
No, I watched the movie. So Bruce Willis plays this sort of, I want to say a schizophrenic guy.
Right.
I don't think he actually is in the
No,
movie, but
it's a cause. That's a cause from it, like a side.
Yeah.
effect. I think he's like a time. cop
he goes back in
initially.
time.
The cop who cannot be stopped.
Wait, he goes back in time
Sorry, that was a Hot Fuzz reference.
to monitor and learn, but he's not allowed to change anything that happens.
Right. Okay.
And there's this apocalypse that, and it's just, I don't even think I could describe it if I had the plot in front of me. It's the most
Okay.
bizarre mindfuck in the world.
Okay.
If you watch it, if you can figure it out, please tell me, because I haven't the first clue.
I'd have to
But
watch it again. It's been many years.
But
since
he
that
goes back and he doesn't learn what he needs to, so he comes back, but inadvertently has made things worse. So then goes back to try and change
Right.
something, but he has to learn what he originally wanted to learn as
Because
well. And it's
him
just
being
this-
sent back causes him to lose his memory. So
Exactly.
he has to slowly regain
yeah.
what the memory or the mission is.
That was it, yeah.
As
Right.
he's regaining his knowledge of the mission.
Whilst going
The mission's already
schizophrenic.
still happening, so he's kind of like not really gaining the knowledge. It's sort of a parallel of the
Right.
science
Yeah.
of them not knowing what's happening in the future.
That sounds like it was written 20 minutes before it was shot every day.
Yeah.
It made
A little
either
bit.
that or the geezer who wrote it was on bath salts.
And it was Brad Pitt.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Wrote it.
yeah.
No, he was he his handler? Was he?
He's no. Brad Pitt's then the character who's basically the quote unquote bad guy, I think,
Right.
because he's the one that causes the apocalypse.
Yes, that's right.
But I think it's because of Bruce Willis's character interacting with,
With
his
him.
character,
That he then becomes.
still becomes
So
that
it's
character.
it's just
Guys,
this
my
whole
brain hurts.
paradox
yeah,
movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's the
Madness.
most bizarre.
Yeah, he's not supposed to change anything, but because he ends up being sent there, he changes or sets up the beginning.
Yeah,
of
the beginning of the change,
Right,
which he
okay.
then has to get sent back to learn about, and it is fucked up, man.
Looney
Just
Tunes
a
back in
way.
action.
Literally, yeah, it
Didn't see it.
really is.
But-
It's the most bizarre thing. But there's a book apparently which makes sense of it. I'm not gonna even try.
Okay.
Not even gonna try. I'm not
Sure.
gonna lie.
And there was a TV series.
I remember
that
the TV series. I think I watched
I
it.
didn't know there
an
was a
episode or two.
TV series. must
I
admit.
watched maybe 2 episodes. I can't remember where I watched it or when I watched it. But
or
I
where
did
it
watch
is now.
Yep, and that.
up the fucking yin yang somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you talking about like weird plots? Have you seen Bones?
Yes,
No.
Are you
Yes.
aware of Bones?
love Bones.
As in
The TV show with-
the TV
with
show.
Emily
Emily Deschanel
Deschanel.
and
Watch it
Yeah,
I know-
all,
I know
but
of
I've
it.
watched a
You-
couple of
you were of it,
seasons. Yeah.
Are you aware of Sleepy Hollow,
yes,
Yes.
the TV show?
Know of it.
yes.
With
Oh,
It was cancelled.
it had 4 seasons or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a crossover
Ichabod
episode.
Crane, yeah.
There is a crossover episode where Sleepy
Yeah.
Hollow comes to the Bones universe. Sleepy Hollow, famously in the show, full of magic,
And ghosts.
full of ghosts,
Time travel.
full of time travel, comes to Bones, full of science, empirical evidence,
And logic.
Absolutely
Yeah,
no
logic.
occult whatsoever.
Nope. And then everyone that watched only the Bones episode was like, "What the fuck was that?" Okay, that was just a weird episode. Never mind. Everyone that watched the Sleepy Hollow episode is like, "What the fuck was that?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense."
It's a bit
And
boring.
everyone who watched both went, "What the fuck was that?"
What was that? There was
Like,
just
the
two.
weirdest fucking crossover.
There was just two IPs that should never have crossed paths.
Yeah.
They just shouldn't, right?
But
They
what
were
it-
both fantastic shows in their
Absolutely.
own right.
Yep.
Yeah.
They had no business mingling with
Nope.
each other.
But
They
what it
just
means
didn't.
now is that for whatever reason, in Kathy Reich's very, very serious
Serious.
Bones universe, fucking ghosts,
Ghosts exist. Yeah,
Like
the
what?
Grim Reaper is a thing.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? It was fucking weird, man.
Does he turn into Angel and just become part of like the
Oh man,
the Buffy
they
universe?
probably should have done that. Yeah, Jesus.
It's like Supernatural going into the Scooby Doo universe.
Nah, that's brilliant.
That is
Yeah,
awesome. I love that.
Yeah,
It's
but that's
great.
not like a what the fuck. You could see that.
It is a
kinda
what the
You
happening.
fuck.
can, yeah.
It is
It
a what
got,
the
it
fuck.
got bizarre towards the end, didn't it?
Yeah.
When they killed Death.
I'll give you
That
some
was-
of the other like what the fuck moments from TV. Community. Have you seen Community?
Never even heard of it, man.
You've not heard. Oh my god.
You know the gay meme.
Yes.
Ken Jeong. That's from Community.
Okay.
That character specifically, Chang, Ben Chang, starts off in season 1. He starts off as a teacher. Then they discover he hasn't got teaching qualifications, so he becomes a student trying to gain them.
Right.
Then something else happens, and he gets Changnesia, which is amnesia, but for specifically him. So he comes back as a student again, but for different reasons, and doesn't remember it. And then he sort of like tries to redeem himself, but secretly. Oh no, I've skipped a bit. Second season, he isn't a student. He's he's the security guard for campus, but becomes a dictator
Right.
and like lords it around like Napoleon.
Right.
And uses children as his security guard because everyone's too scared to fight them because they're children.
Is this like when he's the king in? Is it McLovin?
Yes.
Whatever the
Yeah,
movie
yeah,
Role
is.
Models.
Yeah,
Role
that's
Models,
the
yeah.
one.
Yeah, not McLovin.
Yeah,
is,
so that happens
yeah,
in season 2.
that's quality.
Season 3, he gets Changnesia, and they try to like he's now just Ben, and he's nice. He's not fucking insane. He's just nice.
Just odd.
Season 4, it turns out Changnesia was a ploy to get himself back into the school,
Fucking hell.
and then season 5, he just weird things happen, right? So like for some part of season 4 and 5, he lives in the vents of the school because he's made homeless,
Right.
just with a monkey who lives in there too. It's like
what the fuck plot?
that character's whole existence is just what the fuck can we get Ken Jeong to do, and him do it seriously. And I love Community. It's one of my favorite TV shows.
Right.
Any Chang subplot makes my brain hurt because it shouldn't be in that.
Just absolutely weird.
No, it's weird. It's just odd, but it's very good. If you haven't seen Community, I'd definitely watch it.
If they'd ever got him to go like into the office as well, I think that would have been even more better.
Isn't he a doctor?
Yes,
Oh, he
he's
was
an
a doctor.
actual doctor.
Actual medical
Actual
doctor.
medical doctor, yeah.
I remember watching, there was an interview with him and he did a comedy show. He did like a stand-up show. And some geezer had a heart attack or a stroke or whatever. Saved his life, went back on stage and finished his show.
Yep.
I thought, what a legend.
He also after Community wrote, and after The Hangover, wrote a sitcom called Dr. Ken,
Okay.
which is just a fictional version of his life as a doctor with his family in the background. Really would like to see it.
Yeah.
But he's batshit insane in Community.
Yeah.
Like, just insane. You know, I mean, Community's got some random plots anyway, because like every season there's a paintball war in the school. There's
Okay.
just a reason.
Any particular reason?
They find a reason every year, but there is a paintball battle in the school.
That's very similar to Brooklyn
Nine-Nine.
With the heist, yeah.
The
They
heist,
do a
yeah,
heist every year.
Okay.
Honestly, it's just mad. It's so good. It's some of the best television ever written and made.
Didn't Community have an episode banned,
Kind of.
which was a D&D one?
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm interested.
Ironically, Ken Young's fault. they're playing D&D
Right.
for an episode because a character ungraciously called Fat Neil has depression because everyone keeps calling him Fat Neil.
Right.
And the study group are like, how can we make him feel better about himself? Oh, he likes D&D. He's a fucking nerd. Let's play D&D with him, which is the whole basis of the episode.
Okay, yeah.
In that episode, Arbed, is it Arbed playing the Dungeon Master? Yes, Arbed writes the story, and he's going to tell it. And Chevy Chase's character, Pierce, steals the adventure module because he's sick of being left out or being like the butt of the joke. So he steals the adventure module, levels himself up, and enters as a sort of antagonistic force.
Right.
Not understanding at all that they're doing this to save Fat Neil from committing suicide from context clues, and he's just a dick.
Right.
But the episode starts with them all sitting down to start playing D&D, and it pans across who's playing who, and it's like Jeffy's like, I'm playing this paladin, I guess, or a bard or something. And they're all kind of getting into character. And it cuts to Ken Jeong as Ben Chang, who's sat with his feet back in the chair, just in blackface. just in blackface, who says, I'm a dro, we live underground. And everyone's like, okay, don't need the makeup cut off. That was banned because of depictions of blackface.
Right.
Because no one whoever
Understood
it. Yeah. But they assumed it would just be thought people would just think it was him being racist, not it's a drow.
It's actually a drow. Yeah.
Like, you don't know the context. If you're not a D&D player,
Yeah.
and this is going out to the masses, it just looks like an Asian man in blackface.
Fucking hell.
It's not the most tactful.
Yeah, I was going to say it could have been handled a bit differently.
He is only in that episode for that section.
Right.
As soon as he has the blackface, because everyone else at the table doesn't know either. So as that happens, everyone goes, "Oh, Chang, go home," because they think he's being racist.
Yeah.
And then he's not in the rest of the episode. But they just banned the whole episode. Instead
Right.
of cutting that scene, they just banned the whole episode.
I suppose it's probably for the best, but
Yeah.
shame, like.
We can't let out all our Dungeons and Dragons secrets.
If you'd like to see it, I've got it on DVD.
Yeah.
Can't ban my DVD. But no, if you haven't watched it, Community is
Community.
fantastic.
I'll try and get round
I
it. Like
think-
I say, I've got a bit more
think
spare
it's
time in the
on-
new year, so.
Netflix, and I think it's on Prime, and I think it's on Now TV as well.
I'll get our lass to find it. She's like the FBI when it comes to.
Oh, it's well worth
shows
it.
and-
It's five
Do you know what I mean?
seasons. There's a joke halfway through that we're going to get 6 seasons in the movie. We've had 6 seasons.
Okay.
The movie might be coming, but it's a very meta humor.
Right.
The show is not aware it's a show, but one character might be.
Right.
It's very cleverly written.
Sounds almost a little bit like the premise of when they mentioned in Spaceballs for the second film that obviously now is already in the works. To be
Yeah,
made.
yeah. I cannot wait for that. I'm looking
And
forward
the
to
running
that. joke
joke of being like Spaceballs 2. We'll see you all in Spaceball 2. The
Yeah.
search for more money.
Yeah.
Apparently, they were
Brilliant.
seriously suggesting or thinking about having that as the title of the film.
Yeah.
It's
I
like-
think
so-
it would be criminal if they didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I mean, that's what, 40 years now? 35,
yeah,
40 years?
Like
That
30 something.
I like that sort of subversive
Yeah.
meta humor with a show. Community does it in the 4th season. They fire Dan Harmon outside of the show. They fire him from production, who's the creator and main writer. and bring in other people. And as a result, season 4 was really quite lackluster because these people that are now directing and writing it don't quite get it like Harmon wrote it.
Yeah.
They bring him back for season 5, and for the rest of the run of the show, they just call season 4 the gas leak year, because the school they were in had a gas leak and everyone started hallucinating and being a bit weird, which is why that season's a bit off.
I tell you what
really
else
cleverly
is like
done.
that.
In
It's
canon justification. I
Yeah,
love it.
really cleverly done.
a real moment like that, breaking the fourth wall. I love a bit like that. Robin Hood, Men in Tights.
Yeah,
Now
great
there's a
film.
childhood classic.
Mm-hmm.
What? I lose? I'm not supposed to lose. Let me check the script, and everybody I got another shot.
I get
Fucking
another shot.
brilliant film that.
I like it as well, where it's
Edgar Wright
like
did
Robin Hood is talking to Prince John and the Sheriff of Rottingham.
Yeah.
It's like, and why would the people listen to you, Robin? It's like, because unlike most other Robin Hoods, I can speak with an English accent.
Fucking brilliant, man. That was the direct dig to Kevin Costner, I think that was.
Probably.
Because Prince of Thieves was out, which is a brilliant movie in itself, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, Robin Hood with an American accent.
Yeah.
It isn't.
No.
I love the Chew as well, and Blinken was so good.
Brilliant, wasn't it?
Great character.
Sitting with his Playboy on it.
Braille playboy.
They killed your father, and then he's obviously reeling off this big list.
Killed your
Yeah.
dog.
My dog Pongo,
Like,
Brilliant, man.
my goldfish Goldie. Yeah,
goldfish
died.
Goldie.
It's like, no, eaten by the cat. It's like, my cat choked
on
on
the
the goldfish.
You can see that coming a mile off, though.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
But I don't know whether you get that sort of slap chop humor now, or whether it's the dynamics of it.
No, I
change.
I think things have.
humour has changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's
not just
like
that,
there's a new scary
standards have changed, and
There's a new scary
stereotypes,
movie coming out soon, I think.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to that because
I've never seen any of them. It's not my cup
The
of
first
tea.
one was
like,
pretty good.
not
I'm not
really
sure about the rest.
my cup of tea.
That's fair.
I did watch. Which was the other spoof one?
Date movie.
We were Spartans.
Oh,
Meet
yeah.
the Spartans.
Or meet the Spartans.
Meet the
That was
Spartans.
it. That's where the last.
Is that when he's
Go on,
doing
no,
the lead
go.
nighter scene with a towel? Is it?
Yeah.
He's rat-flicking
Yeah,
everybody with
yeah.
a towel.
Yeah.
like-
When they all
there's
march,
nipple
they all,
twist
they all
and-
sort of side skip, and they're all in unison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I Will Survive. And
Yeah, I think, but the trouble is, scary movies start, and the Wayans did some really good spoof really early on, and everything that followed didn't understand the magic of what they were doing,
Yeah.
and just relied on just being like brute forcing the humor
Stupid.
and being
Yeah,
stupid,
yeah.
and it doesn't work. Like, did you watch?
There's a bit in it where they have the pit,
Yeah.
the famous pit where they kick.
Yeah.
He kicks the man into the pit. For
Yes,
300.
yes.
But of course, they then accentuated that to any parody or gossip of the time with characters. So you had like Britney Spears, who was shaving her hair, holding a baby, and they kick her into the pit.
yeah, it's like it's not.
It's just
not
like
funny.
weird,
It's
awkward drama.
it's a funny moment for that moment in time.
Yeah, did
10
you-
years on, it doesn't.
Yeah.
does
Did you
not
ever
sound
watch?
well.
I don't know if you've seen it. There's a film called Movie 43.
Can't say I
wanted to
have.
see it.
no.
That's got a
It's
big cast.
fucking awful.
Oh, okay. Then I don't want to. Then I don't want to see the film.
It is about 16 shorts made by different groups of famous people in various guises. The worst humor, it's nonsensical. It is maybe 16 to 20 shorts that you would see on like Vine or YouTube or whatever, pushed into being a movie for no reason.
Right.
Because they've got big. Essentially, the plot is like, imagine if Jackass was making film, not Jackass, and they managed to get famous people to do the things.
Right.
So one of the skits is Hugh Jackman and somebody else. There's a female actress, and I cannot remember her name. On a date, and he's got a big scarf on, and she spends most of the time trying to get him to take it off. And when he does, he's got testicles on his neck.
Right.
That's it. That's the plot. That's the plot of that one. Moving on.
Okay.
Moving on, Gerald Butler finds a leprechaun with Sean William Scott, and they're going to try and get this gold out of him. But the leprechaun's a murderer. That's it. Moving on. There's a
What the fuck?
yep. There's a plot short with Chloe Grace, what's her face from Kick-Ass.
Moretz.
Yep. And McLovin.
McLovin. Yeah.
That's all
Yeah,
he'll
yeah,
ever
we
be,
know.
I
just
don't know
McLovin.
his name.
Yeah.
No,
No,
not
no,
do I.
Christopher Mintz-Plasse. I do know his name.
Right.
And,
I
and,
wouldn't
and,
know.
and another teen actor of that era. She's having her first period. No one knows what's going on, so they think she's like dying of some sort of disease. End of skit. Next thing.
What the fuck on
Yep,
earth?
yep.
Why?
I don't know.
It's got so many actors in though.
It was marketed as like the best this is going to be the biggest gross out comedy of the year, and it's just a
People
series
being
of like
fucking
absolute
idiots.
fucking brain rot for no reason.
What the fuck would you Jackman have testicles on his neck?
There's a joke in there somewhere about him having a medical disease that makes his testicles grow from his neck instead.
But then I'm just thinking of Bolchinian.
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly,
exactly
what I
that.
was thinking.
Yep.
Like,
Black 2.
Yeah, it might have been from his forehead, not his neck. It's one of the two. Anyway, there's balls on his face.
I mean, if you had it as that, that's
And now in
that's-
modern day,
that's how
Ryan
it
Reynolds
is.
is on his
Yep.
face.
Yeah.
Had bars on
face
his
balls.
head.
There was another one that was really Emma Stone and Kieran McCulkin, from Scott Pilgrim, because they were a couple at the time, playing exes that hate each other, having a very passionate argument and insult fight over the tannoy system at the supermarket they work at, that ends in them just having sex in front of the shoppers. Like, that was the plot. Move on. Next one.
What?
Yeah, it's the weirdest fucking film.
Scott Pilgrim
Say
versus
it
the
was Emma
World.
Stone.
Yeah.
Well, I have to watch the film just to see how weird it
Yeah,
is.
just to see how fucking daft it is.
Just Google each of the. You don't need to watch the film. Just Google
Just watch the skits.
The skits are on YouTube individually.
Right.
It's.
I'm not gonna do that.
I watched it because like at the time everyone was like, "This is really good." I'm like, "Okay, sure."
One of those trends where everybody says it's brilliant, but in actual fact,
It's
it's
just shit.
garbage.
It should not have been
and
committed to tape.
nobody likes it.
Yeah.
They just say they do.
Critics panned it. The internet panned it. It didn't get to DVD very often. It was crap. And I watched it
Right.
like, okay, let's see what There's like 30 big names in this. Let's see what's
Yeah.
going on.
There might be a moment of brilliance or
This
inspiration.
This could either be just shite or the next like scary movie. It was just
Yeah.
appalling.
People haven't done slapstick and that properly since Monty Python.
Since
yet.
Bottom.
There's a show.
Yeah.
What a show.
That
Bottom was
a nice one.
amazing.
I mean, I think it must have been 2014. But for me, I still loved like Team America.
Yeah.
Came out.
Yeah.
I felt
Right.
that
Yeah,
was
yeah.
fucking funny.
Yeah.
Again, a period piece of the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Has not
Humour.
aged well.
Probably
No.
hasn't.
No.
Ronry.
But the same could be said of a lot of places.
Yeah, I
It
suppose a lot
could,
of
mate.
stuff.
Yeah,
I've
the
been- I've
earliest
been-
South Park
Well, just
stuff.
not
Highly
even-
quotable film.
Not even
Yeah.
that it is.
Tell.
I've been rewatching NCIS. The first two seasons are
Yeah,
on the nose.
they are.
Muslims bad. No, they're not. NCIS, calm
Yeah.
down. And then this next season, he's like, Israel good.
Hang on a minute. Let's draw a discreet line under that.
Yep, let's approach this
Yeah.
from a 2025 point of view, shall
Yeah.
we? This is weird. I feel uncomfortable watching this show now.
But it is like I think that is the problem when people make sort of time specific stuff like Meet the Spartans and what.
Yeah.
You know, in 20 years' time, people are not
No.
going to understand what that
Well,
was
your
about.
film's just going to vanish because it's not relevant
Yeah.
to anyone other
But
than
I
those
suppose
people.
if you're not
Yeah,
trying to
but-
make a blockbuster, you know, it's not an issue
So I
really.
suppose for films like that, it's meant to be like the topical. It's like we'll get it out now. People now will buy
Yeah.
it. They will see
Yeah.
it. They will like it, and then it doesn't matter about it. in the
Yeah,
future.
and there's a whole subset of film that is released specifically to capitalize on markets of
Yeah.
that thing at that time, right? How many times do we see a spoof that's a spoof of a big blockbuster
Yeah,
that comes out?
of course it is.
There was one for Guardians of the Galaxy. It was just fucking whack.
Yeah.
But it came out a week before
I mean,
Guardians. hit
every
the
comedian in the
DVDs, because
Right.
their whole reason for existing is that they're there to confuse parents into buying that for their kid, not
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy in the actual film.
But every comedian in the world would be unemployed if they
Oh,
didn't
absolutely.
do topical stuff. So, you know, and you look at some of, I don't know, Frankie Boyle's jokes and you think, oh, he
Yeah.
probably still stands by them, but it was, you know, of
Yeah,
the time, it
probably,
was
yeah.
very funny.
Yeah.
So it's the same with movies, same with TV.
Absolutely.
Do
It
you
just
know what I mean?
I had forgotten how much it was.
Yeah.
In NCIS, where I'm like, this is a show about solving Navy crime. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, it is not.
Not.
Never mind.
Are we there?
We've got a few minutes. Have you got anything you want to say? You want to talk about?
I mean, I won't really divulge the plot too much with it, and it was something we had spoke about off air. But I had seen that new Frankenstein. From,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah, any good?
The Del Toro
Del
one.
Toro one,
Does that have a what the fuck moment?
and no, which is in itself
It's a
surprising.
Del Toro film.
Yeah.
Of course it has.
Because it doesn't. I
Oh.
didn't think it does. Maybe
Okay.
you might watch it when you do, and you might feel differently about it.
Okay.
But it didn't have that oddity feel of.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because it's not his world he's creating.
Sure.
All right. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It's his rendition of an already pre-existing.
Mm.
Yeah. Did you see Pan's Labyrinth?
Yes.
The what the fuck moment for me in that is where the human commander with the bottle in the guy's face. Far more than any of the monsters.
Yeah.
The monsters being gruesome, I was like, oh, this is Del Toro, it's a monster film. Then there was this like brief 8 seconds of horrific human brutality. I'm like, whoa. Didn't see that coming.
That came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That came out of nowhere.
But then, in Del Toro's films, humans are the real monsters.
They are indeed.
Which is why he likes Frankenstein, I think, so much. Because I think he said his favourite films were like Frankenstein and Pinocchio. And obviously, I think it was last year he
Did Pinocchio, and it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And that was really nice.
So good. It was really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say watch it, 100% watch it, because I still enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But there was no what the fuck moment, which I kind of expected or anticipated.
Right, okay.
If anything, he had just fleshed out 1 or 2 areas
Okay.
Okay, sure.
of stuff that didn't really exist before.
Decent.
Okay.
So, which you would expect him to make it sort of new anyway. in
I'll
that
add it to the
regard.
watch list.
Yeah, man.
Just-
Along with The Page Master. And, I mean,
Lots of other stuff.
I'm going to watch Dave Made a Maid again.
Dave makes a maze.
I might watch that tonight.
I want to watch that, yeah.
I think I'm going to have a little peruse of that.
It's really
I
good.
think so.
It was really good.
I've already forgotten what the second movie I was meant to watch was. Dave Made a Maze, and I have to rewatch this
Watch the
episode.
Let Henry know below, please.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, gonna have to rewatch this episode.
On that note,
Henry, 'cause
shall we?
Yeah, on that note, we'll wrap up for the day.
Yeah, man.
Thank you very much for listening. If you've enjoyed this, leave us some sort of like, comment, subscription, follow, thumbs up, email,
Yeah.
okay. Whatever you want.
Carry a pigeon,
Yeah,
anything.
Wouldn't go amiss.
No. Tell us what you liked, tell us what you didn't like, tell us what you'd like to see.
Tell us your movie recommendations with what the
Yeah.
fuck moments.
Yeah, absolutely.
that'd be
Do that.
great.
That'd be really fun. If you'd like to know more about what we do as All Manner of Games, you can find it on our website. It's www.allmannerofgames.co.uk. You can find us on social media at All Manner of Games on literally every platform. Drop us an email at allmannerofgamesuk@hotmail.com if you really need to get in contact with us. If you'd like to help support us, we would really appreciate you checking out our easy fundraising campaign, our Magic Madhouse affiliate link, and our Ko-fi campaign, all of which can be found in the episode description.
And on the website.
And on the website. I think that's it. We've
Yeah,
got
man.
one last
All day.
all day of ever on December 20th. That is also
Before our rebrand.
yeah, that's also going to be our Christmas party for the year. So after that, on November 20th, there is no more Amogs of 2025.
December 20th.
December 20th. Yeah, sorry.
Not November.
No, that's
No.
now. That's when this
Yeah.
comes out. I'm
Here
getting
and
confused.
now.
Right
later.
now. Yep. So yes, December 20th. After that, no more Amogs until I think it's the second week of January. But double check on the website for
Yeah, man.
information. If you want to join the conversation, hop over to the Discord. You can see that. You can find that in the website and our social medias and in the episode description. I'll stick a link in for an invite. I think that's it for us now.
I think it is.
All bases covered.
Yeah, man.
Cool. Well, see you next time.
Take care, guys.
Enjoy.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye. EXP-lore is brought to you by All Manner of Games. Our hosts were Mike Hearnden, Dean Shickle, David Weeks, and Henry Adair. The episode was edited by Mike Hearnden, and we'd like to thank Motion Array and Good Sounds for use of the song Pixel Heartbeat for our intro, outro, and breaks.